everyone, welcome to Pragya Biology classes. This is Dr. Sal Pragya and today we are going to discuss about second kingdom of five kingdom classification system, that is kingdom Protista. The term Protista is derived from the Greek word protos, which means first, first eukaryotic organism. June means animals, protos means first. So Protista means first eukaryotic organisms. So we will first discuss the characteristic feature of Protista and also discuss how it reproduces, what is the mode of nutrition and how respiration occurs in these organisms. So first of all we will discuss characteristic feature of kingdom Protista. In the first class or in the previous class we have discussed about the first kingdom, that is kingdom Monera, and as we have studied in kingdom Monera that kingdom Monera include unicellular prokaryotic animals. Unicellular prokaryotic animals are included by kingdom Monera, but in kingdom Protista eukaryotic animals are included. Unicellular but eukaryotic animals. So it includes unicellular eukaryotic animals like algae, diatoms and protozoans. Presence of well-defined nucleus and other membrane-bound cell organelles are seen in kingdom Protista. As I told, eukaryotic organisms, and eukaryotic organisms means presence of membrane-bound nucleus, a well-defined nucleus in the cell, and not only this, membrane-bound cell organelles are also present in the eukaryotic cell. Now, mode of nutrition is either autotrophic in algae and diatoms or heterotrophic in protozoans. Why autotrophic? Because of presence of chloroplast, and if chloroplast is absent in the cell, then heterotrophic mode of nutrition is shown by protists. Now locomotion. Locomotion in protists occur through cilia or flagella. Cilia is a hair-like structure, whereas flagella is a whip-like structure present in protists. In some protists like amoeba, movement occurs through pseudopodia. Pseudopodia is the cytoplasmic outgrowth of the cell, and with the help of pseudopodia only locomotion occurs in amoeba. Now reproduction. How reproduction occurs in protist? So reproduction occurs asexually by binary fission and sexually by conjugation, as we have seen in monerans. Now examples are amoeba, paramecium, euglena and chlamydomonas. So these structures are shown here in these pictures, and it is very much clear that the structure of the cell is unicellular because it is made up of one cell, but the cell is eukaryotic. Now we will discuss the next kingdom, that is the third kingdom, fungi. Fungi are non-green structure. Non-green means chloroplasts are absent in these cells, lacking chlorophyll, and eukaryotic organisms. These are eukaryotic organisms, means all the cells possess a well-defined nucleus and other cytoplasmic organelles. Its structure, now we will discuss about structure of fungi. Fungi are made up of slender tube-like structures. As I have drawn here this structure, this is a hyphae, this is the structure of a bread mold. This is the structure drawn here, it is of bread mold. In this structure you can see that the structure is generally made up of tube-like structures called hyphae. Tube-like structures called hyphae. and in this structure you see these horizontal hypha, and just above this, from here it is attached these vertical tube like structures. This is known as sporangiophore, and at the tip of sporangiophore spore sacs are present. This sac is known as sporangium, and inside this sporangium spores are present. After coming favorable conditions, these spores are burst, and this sporangium is burst and spores comes out, and wherever it falls a new organism of bread mold germinates. Now we will study about mode of nutrition. So mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, and the food is obtained either saprophytically or parasitically. Saprophytically means the food is observed from dead and decaying substances of plants and animals, or parasitically means from the host body. Example is bread mold, yeast, penicillium, etc. And then respiration. Respiration occurs by aerobic mode of respiration by means of diffusion, and diffusion occurs where, in which place? Then diffusion occurs through the wall of hyphae. Through the wall of hyphae, that means in the hyphal wall, through diffusion respiration occurs. In this way we have discussed here the kingdom Protista and kingdom Fungi. So we have discussed Monera in the previous class. Here in this class we have discussed the characteristic feature of Protista and kingdom Fungi. In the next class we will discuss about kingdom Animalia and kingdom Plantae. So I hope you would have understood the topic. Thank you for watching the video. See you very soon in my next video.